Former Melbourne school principal Malka Leifer has just been sentenced to 15 years behind bars for child sexual abuse.
Today's ruling of 15 years recognises the harm and pain that Malka Leifer caused each one of us to suffer over so many years.
Leifer, the former principal of an ultra-Orthodox Jewish school in Melbourne, was convicted in April on 18 counts of sexual assault against sisters Elly, Sapper and Dassi, Erlich. She was cleared of all charges relating to a third sister, Nicole Meyer.
Our expectations were so low because female perpetrators are so underreported and we have nothing to base it on. And we just felt very grateful that we actually felt validated in that exact moment. It was almost unbelievable.
The conduct occurred while the sisters were high school students and junior religious studies teachers at a Dassi Israel school in Elsternwick in Melbourne's inner east between 2004 and 2007. At the time, Leifer was aged between 37 and 41. In 2008, allegations of the abuse had filtered to the Dassi Israel School board following disclosures Erlich made to a social worker. Hours after an urgent school meeting, Leifer boarded a flight leaving Australia. Police are currently investigating whether the school had a role in helping the disgraced principal and her family flee the country. In 2011, Sapper gave a statement to Vic Police regarding the allegations, with her sisters doing the same shortly after. The sisters claimed the now 56-year-old had isolated and sexually abused them on campus, at school camps, on excursions and in her home.
Today is a precedent for female perpetrators. Malka Leifer has finally been held accountable.
Leifer was first arrested in Israel in 2014 and placed on home detention after Australia had made requests for her extradition. 2 years later, proceedings were suspended by an Israeli judge who deemed her mentally unfit to stand trial. She was rearrested in 2018 following surveillance and wiretappings indicated she was feigning mental illness. And finally, in 2021, she was extradited to Australia and committed to stand trial. A total of 74 hearings were held in Israeli courts to bring Leifer back. In February 2023, the trial began, with all three sisters providing evidence in closed court. After 6 weeks of hearing evidence, jurors deliberated over 9 days before handing down their 18 guilty verdicts. Today, Leifer was sentenced for offences committed against sisters Elly, Sapper and Dassi, Erlich.
We are showing that the voices of survivors will not and cannot be silenced, no matter the obstacles.
She did not appear in the Victorian County Court for sentencing, rather appearing via video link from the Dame Phyllis Frost Centre. A non-parole period of 11 and a half years was imposed, but with time served, Leifer will be eligible for parole in less than 6 years.